Lunch menu brought to you by First Franklin Financial in the shopping center between Walmart and Goodwill.
Lunch menu.
Morton Collision is located at 1320 West Pine Street in Jesup. Morton's offers free estimates, 23-hour towing, and they guarantee their work. Call 427-3769 or after hours 912-294-6140. The staff at Morton Collision Center works with all insurance companies. So for guaranteed work with a qualified staff, go to Morton Collision at 1320 West Pine Street in Jesup. Morton Collision, quality you can see.
Great products, low prices, helpful service. That's Harris Ace Hardware. Harris Ace is your place for Yeti coolers, Traeger grills, Costa de Mar sunglasses, Calcutta Renegade coolers, plus Harris Ace is your hometown dealer for yellow wood treated lumber. Harris Ace will not be undersold on price, so you know you're getting the best price at Harris Ace. Your favorite place for hardware and lumber supplies is Harris Ace Hardware, West Cherry Street in Jesup.
Smart Physical Therapy in Jesup has moved. They're now located at 360 Peachtree Street next door to Wayne Family Practice. Smart Physical Therapy specializes in manual therapy to reduce pain in your joints, as well as advanced strengthening for surgical and non-surgical conditions. Among other manual therapy treatments, they also offer dry needling. If you have any questions, call or come by anytime. Smart Physical Therapy offers free consultations. When you're in the need for therapy, see Garrett Pye or Nick Childs at Smart Physical Therapy. Give them a call at 559-2071, 559-2071, or go by and see them in their new office at 360 Peachtree Street across the street from Dr. Spinola and Dr. Hendricks. They're next door to Wayne Family Practice behind the Jesup Hospital. And remember, it's your choice on where you want to have therapy. Choose Smart Physical Therapy in Jesup. Call them at 559-2071, 559-2071. Smart Physical Therapy, 360 Peachtree Street in Jesup. Do you need a new lawnmower? If so, head to Knight Saw Company in Baxley. Choose from a large selection of name brand mowers. Knight Saw Company offers the best lawnmowers at the best prices anywhere. They also have in stock belts, batteries, and parts for all mowers, along with name brand trimmers, blowers, and hedge trimmers. For over 50 years, Wayne Countyans have been getting their power lawn equipment and parts from Knight. Knight Saw Company on the Jesup side of Baxley on Highway 341.
Going on right now is a mega meat sale at your Jesup Piggly Wiggly. Big savings in the pigs meat department. Fresh ground beef, $1.99 a pound. Whole bone-in pork loin, $1.29 a pound. Boneless chicken breast or tenders, a low $1.98 a pound. And fresh chicken drumsticks or thighs, sale priced at 99 cents a pound. Go online to thepig.net for all the meat specials now during the mega meat sale at your Jesup Piggly Wiggly on West Cherry Street.
Local news on WIFO.
It's time now for a look latest in local news. In the news, Hurricane Florence, a big story this week, as it's expected to make landfall sometime late tonight or early Thursday morning. Could become one of the most catastrophic hurricanes to hit the eastern seaboard in decades. South Carolina Governor Henry McMaster ordered the state's entire coastline to be evacuated starting at noon on Tuesday. Predicted that 1 million people would be leaving the area. Virginia Governor Ralph Northam issued an evacuation order that applies to about 245,000 people. North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper says his state's in the bullseye of the storm, urged people to get ready to move. Fox News will continue to update the track of the hurricane throughout the day. In our area, expect to see more rain throughout the day, but the weather to improve as the weekend nears. Once again, the severe hurricane, possibly a Category 5 before it hits landfall. Again, the current track has it hitting landfall somewhere on the North Carolina coast by late tonight or early Thursday morning. Again, Fox News will keep you posted throughout the day. Still no word on when Judge Stephen Kelly will rule on whether or not Earl Watson receives a bond or not. The bond hearing held weeks ago at the Wayne County courtroom, but still no ruling by the judge. Watson is charged with murder in the shooting death of Gary Floyd, which occurred on Little Creek Road. Details of the shooting have not been released as it's an ongoing case, and the GBI and state not releasing any information. But what is known is that law enforcement in Wayne County were no stranger to that area leading up to the fatal shooting. They were also aware of the ongoing dispute between the two neighbors. WIFO-FM has been going over the reports from the law enforcement leading up to the fatal shooting. And the 911 report shows 17 warnings issued and 9 incident reports in that neighborhood. We'll just read 3 reports which sort of outline the dispute between the two men. First is a report made July 20th, made by the Wayne County Sheriff's Department. It reads as follows. I was dispatched to 470 Watson Road in reference to the report of terroristic threats. Upon arrival, I spoke with Earl Watson, who stated someone was knocking on his door. Watson stated as he went to answer the door, it sounded like someone was banging the door down. Watson says when he opened it, he saw Gary Floyd. Watson stated Floyd said, "What is going on?" Watson says he asked Floyd, "What is he talking about?" Watson states Floyd says, you're the SOB that's hacking my phone." Watson stated Floyd asked him who lived with him. Watson states he lived by himself, but his grandson was visiting. Watson says Floyd began saying, "That's the SOB that's hacking my phone. The young kids know how to do it." Watson states his grandson was not doing it and tells him he needs to go. Watson states while Floyd is talking to him, he had a weed sling in his hand and pointed it at him. While he was talking, Watson tells the officer that he felt like Floyd was trying to intimidate him, but he wasn't intimidated. Watson was advised Floyd would be given a criminal trespass citation. Watson states that he would stay on his property and Floyd can stay on his, and everything would be fine. Officer in the report says he made contact with Gary Floyd, gave him a criminal trespass warning for 470 Watson Road. Floyd stated he understood, and that was the end of that report. Then on July 24th, 4 days later, officers called again to the area on Little Creek Road at Watson Road in reference to Gary Floyd calling Mark Westbury and threatening him. Officers say they made contact with Gary Floyd at his home at 4496 Little Creek Road, asked Floyd about the phone call he made, how officers were told he threatened to beat someone up. Mr. Floyd says he never threatened anyone. He called the number on the sign to see if he could get some help with the water overflow to his property. Mr. Floyd stated all he was trying to do was to get help from his neighbors about people trespassing on his property. Mr. Floyd says he went to his mailbox where he saw the phone number for Mr. Westbury, but he never left his property. Mr. Floyd given a criminal trespass warning again for all homes on Watson Road and for 4695 Little Creek Road. Report says the Chief Deputy Donna Ray advised the officers that no threats were made over the phone. All Mr. Floyd stated was that he was in front of Mr. Westbury's home. Mr. Floyd was actually in front of the driveway to a home Mr. Westbury was working on off Little Creek Road. End of report. Then a third report, another trip to Little Creek Road by officers in reference to a previous incident in the day. Officers say they asked Gary Floyd to tell them what happened earlier in the day that involved him making threats to his neighbors. According to Gary Floyd, he told officers that he went to talk to some of his neighbors about things going on at his house. Officers tell Floyd that they were told that he was making threats to some of his neighbors. Gary Floyd denies making any threats. Officers tell him that more than one person has told officers that he was making threats. Again, Floyd denies it. Officers tell Floyd to stay away from his neighbors and not to go on their property. Officers tell Floyd that they will patrol the area as much as they can for suspicious activity. In their report on the July 25th, the end of the report has an officer saying, quote, "I spoke with Gary Floyd about getting another mental evaluation just to make sure everything is okay with him. Gary told the officer that the last time he had a mental evaluation it did no good and he did not feel like he should have another one. Nothing further this time." End of the third report. Once again, those are the official reports from the Wayne County Sheriff's Department just a few weeks leading up to the fatal shooting of Gary Floyd. Earl Watson's been charged with murder and a bond hearing has been held regarding a bond. Attorney Tracy Brown had over 20 character witnesses lined up to testify on Watson's behalf. The family of Gary Floyd testified and asked that the bond be denied, but they still fear Earl Watson. Again, Judge Stephen Kelly stated he needed to take all this testimony under advisement, would rule at a later date. Both the state and the defense waiting for that ruling by Judge Stephen Kelly. The WIFO family will continue to follow the story as it develops, but looking at and reading the law enforcement reports, there was a history between the two men and between Gary Floyd and his neighbors on Little Creek Road, and law enforcement well aware of that area and the criminal trespassing and terroristic threats leading up to the fatal shooting on Little Creek Road. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Totally transparent car buying. With Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC live market pricing, know for certain you're buying at the low market price. We constantly monitor multiple auto and competitor websites to always offer the most aggressive market prices. No games, no gimmicks, no kidding. That's why Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC is the home of the no-hassle deal. Skip the runaround and discover the difference of truly transparent buying on every new and pre-owned vehicle every day. We're online just like you, and we continuously scan pricing on hundreds of vehicles to update prices in real time. At Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC, know for certain that our live market price is the low market price. Experience a new and totally transparent way to buy with live market pricing.
Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC, home of the no-hassle deal.
Chevy, find new roads.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call Rachel Carter, Dana Davis, Lynetta Baxley, Anna Pickren, Ron Cobb, or Jimmy Swain at James M. Swain and Associates Incorporated in Baxley, Georgia, or Cobb and Swain Insurance Agency in Hazelhurst, Georgia today at 912-367-3601 or 912-375-2520. For all your medical needs, Tim's Home Medical on South 1st Street in Jesup has you covered. Oxygen, CPAP equipment, wheelchairs, walkers, hospital beds, plus specialty medical equipment from a local company that cares. Tim's Home Medical can handle Medicare, Medicaid, and private insurance billing, as well as family records for tax purposes. Tim's Home Medical, owned and operated by Tim Sloan, 918 South 1st Street in Jesup. Tim's Home Medical. Call 385-2490, 385-2490.
Wayne County Board of Education is set to meet this afternoon at 6 p.m. at the Tech Center. On the agenda is a discussion about the East Loss, which the board and superintendent hope the registered voters will support when they head to the voting booth in November. The referendum asks for a yes or no vote. If voted yes, the 1-cent tax will continue for an additional 5 years and bring in approximately $17 million over that time frame for the local school system. The board has the referendum on their website so voters can see what the board intends to use the money for. The big project is the renovation and remodernization of James E. Bacon Elementary. It's a joint state-local project, and between the state and local money, $11 million would be earmarked for that project. For that, $11 million coming from the state. Also, the school system intends to purchase air-conditioned school buses and build a new track for the high school, along with technology improvements and some paving projects. Once again, a discussion about the East Blost on today's agenda at 6 p.m. Also, a finance report, executive session, discussions about the Student Advisory Board and School Board Governance Training. All takes place today at 6 p.m. The Tech Center. WIFO will be on hand. Have a full report. Also tonight, the possibility of appointing a board member to the board in District 2 to replace Janet Royal, who resigned. Secretary of State has given the board the go-ahead to appoint a replacement to fill out the term. Most likely appointment would be Bruce Harris, who's set to be on the board as the District 2 representative come January in 2019. And that could take place as early as this afternoon. If it does, we'll have the full report here tomorrow on the local news. We'll come back with a final news note after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Totally transparent car buying. With Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC live market pricing, know for certain you're buying at the low market price. We constantly monitor multiple auto and competitor websites to always offer the most aggressive market prices. No games, no gimmicks, no kidding. That's why Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC is the home of the no-hassle deal. Skip the runaround and discover the difference of truly transparent buying on every new and pre-owned vehicle every day. We're online just like you, and we continuously scan pricing on hundreds of vehicles to update prices in real time. At Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC, know for certain that our live market price is the low market price. Experience a new and totally transparent way to buy with live market pricing.
Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC, home of the no-hassle deal.
Chevy, find new roads.
Smart Physical Therapy in Jesup has moved. They're now located at 360 Peachtree Street next door to Wayne Family Practice. Smart Physical Therapy specializes in manual therapy to reduce pain in your joints, as well as advanced strengthening for surgical and non-surgical conditions. Among other manual therapy treatments, they also offer dry needling. If you have any questions, call or come by anytime. Smart Physical Therapy offers free consultations. When you're in the need for therapy, see Garrett Pye or Nick Childs at Smart Physical Therapy. Give them a call at 559-2071, 559-2071, or go by and see them in their new office at 360 Peachtree Street across the street from Dr. Spinola and Dr. Hendricks. They're next door to Wayne Family Practice behind the Jesup Hospital. And remember, it's your choice on where you want to have therapy. Choose Smart Physical Therapy in Jesup. Call them at 559-2071, 559-2071. Smart Physical Therapy, 360 Peachtree Street in Jesup.
Final note in the news, a $5 million increase is voted by the county commissioners has created a firestorm and also has 4 men opting to run as write-in candidates against incumbents in November. Before the 3-2 vote to raise the millage, only Mike Roberts faced an opponent in November, and that is the Democratic candidate Kenny Teston. But after the 3-2 vote by the commission to go to a $5 million increase, the remaining incumbents, with the exception of Commissioner Ralph Hickox in District 5, now have an opponent. District 1 write-in candidate Grady Thomas joins us this morning on the world-famous Butch and Bob Show. We'll get his comments today on why he's in the race. Also running his write-in candidates Kevin McCrary in District 2 First incumbent Jerry Shag Wright, Freddie Coley in District 3 against Mike Roberts and Kenny Teston, and District 4, Pastor Michael Swin, a writing candidate, first incumbent James Booth Thomas. Again, only District 5 is uncontested, and Ralph Hickox will serve another 4-year term beginning January 1st. Still no date on when the commissioners plan to meet to discuss their financial situation. Chairman Herschel Harris asked that they meet soon to discuss some other options on the budget besides raising the millage. All the commissioners agreed, but still no date or time when that meeting will be held. Commissioner Thomas Thursday night stated he was perplexed about all the confusion about the increase. Thomas says the county's been struggling financially since the property reevaluations years ago. He also pointed to legal fees, the decline in the county tax digest, as $1 million in the county has dropped from $860,000 in 2013 to $716,000 today. Thomas echoed the administrator's claim that the county has to grow, needs to work with the Industrial Development Authority to help them any way they can to bring in new businesses and jobs to the county. Thomas also says a big part of the problem is that for years the county commission has failed to raise the millage rate when they should have. Thomas says if we need to raise the millage rate, we should simply do it and tell people the truth. And the commissioners voted Thursday to allow the ACCG to come in and look at the financials and attempt to help alleviate the problem, but they can't arrive until November. But they voted 3-2 not to cap the budget at $20 million. Motion by Commissioner Hickox, seconded by Commissioner Wright, but voted 3-2 no, with only Commissioners Herschel Harris and Ralph Hickox voting yes. As soon as the meeting is set for the board to meet, WIFO will announce the time and place. Again, the political races are underway from now until November, and 4 of the 5 districts now contested in Wayne County. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports coming your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan saying have a great day.
You've been listening to local news on WIFO. It's a hot, hot summer sale at Mine & Yours Boutique in downtown Jesup. New markdowns on all summer merchandise. 50 to 75% off dresses, tops, pants, shoes, purses, accessories, and much more. They're making room for all the new fall fashions arriving daily. Hurry in while it's still hot and save big at this hot summer sale. 50 to 75% off at Mine & Yours Boutique, 138 South Macon Street in downtown Jesup. And remember, life isn't perfect, but your outfit can be.
Jesup Insurance Agency, where hometown service meets great savings. You're invited to their office for a competitive quote. They're here to serve you with all your auto, home, and commercial insurance needs, with several insurance companies to choose from. Call today for a quote at 427-9554. Their main focus is customer service and growth, and they're looking forward to another great year. Jesup Insurance Agency, located at 204 West Cherry Street in downtown Jesup. That's 427-9554.
Seasons change. Quality of service doesn't. For 75 years, First Franklin Financial has been serving the financial needs of your friends and neighbors. You can always depend on the caring staff to be there when you need them. Drop by and see your friendly Franklin folks at 1074 North Macon Street, or give them a call at 427-4237, or apply online at 1ffc.com.
All loans are subject to our liberal credit policy and limitations, if any. First Franklin Financial Corporation, NMLSR number 141654. Georgia Residential Mortgage License number 5656.
It's time for fun and adventure from mild to wild at Wild Adventures Theme Park in Valdosta. It's pecan harvest time, and we're celebrating this tasty time of the year with the first ever Pecan Harvest Festival, September 15th and 16th. It's a fun festival atmosphere all weekend. Shop local vendors and enjoy incredible pecan-themed foods like maple pecan sundaes with candied bacon, honey pecan barbecue, caramel and cream funnel cakes with candied pecans, and more. The Pecan Harvest Festival, September 15th and 16th. Start planning your adventure now at wildadventures.com.
Good morning, everyone. On this Tuesday, we are waking to partly cloudy skies. Temperatures during the lunch hour quickly move into the low 80s, and later this afternoon, the high will be near 90 degrees. Today and tomorrow, we've got a 30% chance of an afternoon shower. Not much change in the temperature on Wednesday. Thursday, more sunshine, lesser chance of showers. Highs move into the low 90s for everyone. I'm Georgia meteorologist Laura Huckabee in the GNN Weather Center.
Here's your menu in the Wayne County School System for Tuesday, September 11th.
Lunch menu.
Elementary and middle school breakfast, French toast sticks and sausage patty. Elementary and middle school lunch, spaghetti with meat sauce and Wild Mike's cheese bites. High school, chicken tenders or Oriental chicken plus the pizza line every day. Lunch menu brought to you by First Franklin Financial in the shopping center between Walmart and Goodwill.
Lunch menu.
WIFO FM is Big Dog Country. Let's get a look at your birthdays and anniversaries, brought to you this morning by Bargeman Power Sports.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Jack Ogden is 6. Happy 6th birthday from Mimi and Dan Daddy. Wishing Jack Ogden happy 6th birthday. Jack Ogden is 6 years old. Happy birthday today to Marina Howard. Aunt Melissa loves you so much. Marina Howard celebrating. Happy birthday to Marina Howard from Aunt Melissa, who loves you so much. Robin Eubank State Farm list today on the 11th. Let's go to the Long County calendar. Wrong day there. On the Long County calendar today, Ron Webb celebrating. Ron Webb. Jana Lynn celebrating. Jana Lynn. And Carly Lynn as well. Carly Lynn. So Ron Webb, Jana Lynn, and Carly Lynn. And that is the Long County calendar. Where did the Robin Eubanks? Okay, for the 11th. Dwayna Oliver celebrating. William Riggs as well, and Mark Yarbrough, and that is the Robin Eubank State Farm list for the 11th of September. Text Osos at 912-427-3711. You've got time to shoot one in now via text. Also on the 11th for the Robin Eubanks list, that would be Daphne Barkowski, Justin Griffin, Juana Grover, and Alvin Manning. That is the Robin Eubanks list. Happy birthday to Mariana Feliciano, Tiffany Frazier, and Tammy West from Joey Smiles Photography today. Mariana Feliciano, Tiffany Frazier, and Tammy West from Joey Smiles Photography. Happy birthday to Millie Kate Pritchett from Mimi and Papa, born this morning at 2:45 a.m. Happy birthday to the most precious 9-year-old little girl I know, Marina Howard. Nana KK loves you so much and hopes your day is awesome. Marina Howard is 9 years old. Happy 9th birthday to Marina Howard from Nana KK this morning. Happy 22nd birthday to our granddaughter, Caitlin Madry. We love you to the moon and back, plus some more. That's from Grandma Gail and Grandpa Rusty for Caitlin Madry, 22. Caitlin Madry from Grandma Gail and Grandpa Rusty this morning. Happy 9th birthday, Marina. Hope you enjoy your special day. Love, Daddy and Mama. Marina celebrating today from Daddy and Mama. Happy 9th birthday. That is Marina Howard this morning, 9 years old today. 912-427-3711. Birthdays, anniversaries on WIFO FM. Brought to you, as always, by Bargeman Power Sports. You've got time to shoot one in via text right now at 912-427-3711. We'll come back with your Big Dog Country birthday cake winner. We'll do that right after this from Bargeman Power Sports.
Bargeman Power Sports invites everyone to come visit their unbelievable new showroom on Highway 301 South in Jesup and on Highway 341 in Brunswick. They have a great selection of ATVs, golf carts, mowers, and more. Bargeman Power Sports carries Arctic Cat four-wheelers and side-by-sides, the new popular Can-Am four-wheelers and side-by-sides, cruise carts, and Yamaha golf carts. Bargeman's has the full line of Kimco scooters. Don't forget, Bargeman Power Sports offers a complete service department for all your service and repair needs. Stop by today and check out Bargeman Power Sports, Highway 301 South in Jesup, and their new location on Highway 341 next to I-95 in Brunswick.
Your Big Dog Country birthday cake winner on this Tuesday morning, that would be Jack Ogden, who is 6 years old and picks up the cake from the Jesup Piggly Wiggly Bakery. That certificate is here at the station. You come by, you pick that up. It's good for today. Only head to the pig and claim your prize. Bargeman Power Sports, Brunswick, Jesup online, BargemanPowersports.com, bringing you birthdays, anniversaries. We're wishing Jack Ogden happy 6th birthday today. Big Dog Country birthday cake winner. Happy birthday to Cameron Durrance. Cameron Durrance, love Mommy, Daddy, Jaden, Dylan, and Gracie for Cameron Durrance. Also, Marina Howard from the Sean O'Quinn family. Hope you have a great day for Marina Howard, 9. And happy birthday to Angie Seacrest. Angie Seacrest is 15 today. Happy birthday, Angie Seacrest. Good morning from the Big Dog, WIFO FM. All right, at 7:35, good morning from the Big Dog, WIFO. Let's get a look at your GNN Weather Center forecast.
Good morning, everyone. On this Tuesday, we are waking to partly cloudy skies. Temperatures during the lunch hour quickly move into the low 80s, and later this afternoon, the high will be near 90 degrees. Today and tomorrow, we've got a 30% chance of an afternoon shower. Not much change in the temperature on Wednesday. Thursday, more sunshine, lesser chance of showers. Highs move into the low 90s for everyone. I'm Georgia meteorologist Laura Huckabee in the GNN Weather Center.
River level is at 4.6 feet. That's steady. 4.6 and steady. Altamaha River level. We've got a high tide this morning at 10 o'clock, 7.9 feet. Low this afternoon at 4:23. High again tonight, 10:19, 8 feet even. Sunset at 7:38. Temperatures upper 60s, low 70s, 71, 71 here at the Big Dog WIFO. Your GNN Weather Center forecast on FM 105.5. Good morning from the Big Dog WIFO at 7:35.
For all your medical needs, Tim's Home Medical on South 1st Street in Jesup has you covered. Oxygen, CPAP equipment, wheelchairs, walkers, hospital beds, plus specialty medical equipment from a local company that cares. Tim's Home Medical can handle Medicare, Medicaid, and private insurance billing, as well as family records for tax purposes. Tim's Home Medical, owned and operated by Tim Sloan, 918 South 1st Street in Jesup. Tim's Home Medical. Call 385-2490, 385-2490.
Tradition. Excellence. Do you bleed blue? Hail Southern, the home of champions.
To the 20, to the 10, did he do it? He did! Wings up, Eagle Nation! Touchdown, Georgia Southern!
Hear every game right here on the Georgia Southern Sports Network.
Your station for Georgia Southern Eagle football, WIFO 105.5 FM.
At 7:36, 24 minutes until 8 o'clock, let's check in with state news from GNN. That's brought to you this morning by England's Mobile Glass and England's Collision Center.
England's Collision Center and Mobile Glass. You know a good feeling is when you pick up your car satisfied. England's Collision Center and Mobile Glass, serving our community for over 20 years for all your collision and windshield needs. England's Collision Center, located at 586 Southwest Broad Street, 912-588-9922.
I'm John Jeffries with the Georgia News Network. Today marks the 17-year anniversary since thousands died in the September 11th terrorist attacks. Hartsfield-Jackson, Atlanta International Airport, and Transportation Security Administration leaders will mark the anniversary. Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, TSA Federal Security Director Mary V. Lethbridge-Byrd, and other federal and airport officials will offer remarks. The ceremony will also include a presentation of colors and special performances. DeKalb Fire Rescue and police departments have planned a wreath-laying and moment of silence at the Public Safety Complex. Gwinnett Fire and Emergency Services will also hold a wreath-laying ceremony at the Justice Center in Lawrenceville. And Johns Creek also has a citywide event planned today at the Mark Burkhalter Amphitheater. The Chatham County Emergency Management Agency says it's had its eye on Florence for a number of days, particularly the last 3 or 4. Chelsea Sawyer says they're on an enhanced operational status in their Emergency Operations Center, which means they have FEMA staffers on hand, some of their partners, including power companies and others there to watch Florence and assess its potential impact on the coastal Empire area. Sawyer says current thinking is that Florence won't make a direct hit on Georgia.
Hurricane Florence currently looks like it's going to impact the North Carolina, South Carolina coast. So we're just kind of waiting to see if, those models continue to trend in that direction and what, if any, impacts we might have here in Georgia.
Sawyer adds they now have 3 evacuation zones in the county instead of 2 since they created the 3rd after Matthew. Elsewhere, nearby coastal communities of Beaufort and Jasper counties have been ordered to evacuate with the rest of the South Carolina coast. The Bibb County Sheriff's Office is cracking down on a crime ring believed to be operated out of a jail. The sheriff says investigators found that the ringleader was communicating with people using cell phones that were smuggled inside. Cash, drugs, and guns were seized at the sting. A total of 32 suspects have been arrested or are facing charges. With the Georgia News Network, I'm John Jeffries.
WIFO FM Big Dog Country at 7:38. Good morning from FM 105.5. Bob Morgan will have sports here in just a minute on FM 105.5. But right now, time for the Family Minute with Mark Merrill, brought to you by Wayne Obstetrics and Gynecology.
Talk Dr. Harris and the staff of Wayne Obstetrics and Gynecology want to wish the Wayne County Yellow Jackets the best this season. Dr. Jeffrey Harris offers comprehensive care for women in Jesup, Wayne County, and the neighboring areas. He is board certified in obstetrics, gynecology, and family practice. Dr. Harris offers health care to women in any stage of life. Call them at 530-7301. That's 530-7301. Go Jackets.
What's the good news about marriage? I'm Mark Merrill with today's Family Minute. Mark Twain once said, "The reports of my death have been greatly exaggerated." Well, the bad news over the years about the institution of marriage has been greatly exaggerated as well. In her newest book, The Good News About Marriage, best-selling author Shanti Feldhahn presents groundbreaking research that reveals shocking and incredibly inspiring truth. Her research shows that, first, the actual divorce rate has never gotten close to 50%. Second, that those who attend church regularly have a significantly lower divorce rate than those who don't. And third, that most marriages are happy. To hear my exclusive interview with Shanti on the Family First podcast, go to markmerrill.com. Remember, your family first.
Want to keep up with Mark off the air? You can. Follow him on Twitter. Twitter.com/Mark Merrill.
When you have an accident, you, not the insurance company, chooses the body shop, and you only need one estimate. All you have to do is call Jerome Riles at B&C Collision Center in downtown Scriven to deal with the adjusters and insurance company. Whether it's a little ding or a major crash, that B&C Collision Center across from Wasden Cabinet Shop in Scriven deal with the insurance company so you don't have to. Call them at 579-2274. That's 579-2274.
Farmers and business owners, how would you like to slash your power bill up to 65%? Coastal Solar can show you how. A solar panel system from Coastal Solar helps you save on your electric bill, helps you save on taxes, and potentially qualify for a grant. For complete details on how Coastal Solar can help you save on your power bills, call us here at Big Dog Country, 912-427-3711, and we'll give you the information you'll need. Plus, you'll qualify for a free gift. So farmers and business owners, if you are fed up with high power bills, do something about it by calling WIFO FM